Show. Welcome back. You're listening to the sounds of the JB Webb Show on the JB Webb Show. I am JB Webb. Welcome back. Anyway, we have a great quick summer series here today. We've been keeping things moving over the summer because it's so important to not get yourself backed up. But we have a great interview. It's someone we interviewed in season 1, artist interview, Parker Sketch, and we're interviewing him because he's involved with a big showing here in Orlando, and he's actually curating the show, and it's got maybe a bit of controversy around it as well. But I want to introduce Mr. Parker Sketch. How are you this evening, sir?
I'm doing well, JB. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm just hanging in there, you know?
Yes, we all are. Yes, and I am working on curating a show called Artists Reflect on September 11th. It's a show that's about September 11th. It's a show that's allowing artists to talk about their direction of September 11th. It's an interesting time frame because we're coming up on the 10-year anniversary of the event, and that's a point where we're going to be hearing a lot about it, and I wanted to give artists a voice, the dialogue, to actually talk about their experiences and their feelings over the past 10 years.
Yeah, no, and that's fantastic, I think, because, you know, I feel art is really undefinable. So you can't really, you know, put limits on it. So I think what you're doing is awesome. And this event will be at the Barefoot Spa September 1st through October 1st, 2011, with the reception on September 10th. And you know, and I'll pop all this up there, Parker, but what I think is interesting about this event, like you said, it's for reflection, you know, for introspection and, you know, express yourself and maybe even healing. But what's the controversy surrounding this? I see some, you know, negative things here and there just regarding people's opinions. Can you elaborate on that?
Well, I've gotten a bit of a response, a bit of feedback about the show. The initial feedback was people were thinking that I was profiteering or using tragedy for personal gain, or even that a show about a negative historic event that has been so powerful to very many people is going to be an ugly show. And that's really not the direction that we're going. We are asking artists to put art in the show that reflects how they feel.
Okay.
And it could be ugly, it could be ugly art, but we are really looking for art that reflects how people are feeling. We are looking for allow artists to speak about their experiences about September 11th, and there's nobody making any money out of any of this. We're taking any money, any proceeds from it, if anything sells, and our goal isn't sales, but our goal is to put a show up. But if people want to buy the art, any of the money will be donated to various September 11th related charities. Our primary person or treasure that donated is the Red Cross, which also in and of itself has created some controversy because of history and background, but we chose a general charity to donate to for the purpose of people know what it is. It isn't a scam charity, and it's something that was very, very heavily involved with September 11th. So, I mean, it's really about artist expression, and as a side, it's also a fundraiser for some important charities.
Yeah, no, and the way you explain it, that's fantastic, because it's really, you know, like the reception for the event is on the 10th. It's very respectful of, but what I think is opening up is a way for people to, as art is the vehicle for, express themselves on this 10 years, you know, post this tragedy. So, you know, I say hats off to what you're doing, man, and, you know, we've really just got to keep encouraging you. Now, the cool part about this, I think, is that you still, you know, where we're recording this, we got about 2 weeks. So if there's artists out there that want to get involved with this event, they go Parker Sketch at yahoo.com, and it's ParkerSketch. At yahoo.com, right?
That That is right. That is right. And a lot of people think of the show and think immediately about firemen and burning buildings. We aren't necessarily looking for that. We could be looking for that. That is definitely part of the experience. But what we're looking for is possibly the very first painting or sculpture you did on September 12th, 2001, that has been sitting in your closet because it's too emotional,
yeah,
and it hasn't had a venue to be shown, or something about the political atmosphere in the following years, or it could be something about firemen and flags, or it could be about your current feelings about how September 11th has influenced you. There's so many ways that it can be expressed. It could be your how you've leaned on your friends and a portrait about your friends. It could be about family. It could be directly about September 11th. There's so many ways we are encouraging people to look at it. But yes, it is currently out for Call to Artists, and all you need to do is email your JPEG, your image to my email address.
Okay, perfect. So that's great. So get in touch with Parker if you want to be a part of the event. If you just want to go check out the event, we're popping up all the details there, but it's a month-long show at the Barefoot Spa, and September 1st through October 1st. That's at 801 Virginia Drive, Orlando, Florida. Anyway, Parker, thanks for chatting with us tonight. Thanks for enlightening people of what this event is really about and how they can get involved. I appreciate it.
Oh, you're very, very welcome, and thank you very much for giving me this opportunity to talk and to share this opportunity with other artists and everybody out there.
Well, congratulations on your first show that you're curating. And
excellent. Well, thank you very much.
We've been talking to Parker Sketch. He has a big event coming up here in the month of September. Go check it out. Join the Call to Artist. All the information's there. We'll talk to you next time on the JB Webb Show.